Good afternoon, my friends. I'm gonna make another peekaboo bag that is by Lauren. I did purchase the templates, and it's a beauty bag, and I got the templates from Tops and Bobbins. Awesome people to work with. They're quick, and they let you know everything you know when you ask questions. So that's made my life easier. Also, I just already did the zipper. Okay, here's my zipper jig. I did the zipper, and I've gotten so much better since I started. Because when I first started, man, it would take me like forever to get that done. So we're gonna go ahead and get this taken off and put this back over here where I keep it. I'll put Princess back over here so she don't think I'm like trying to get rid of her or anything like that, okay? I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna test my machine to make sure that it's doing good, that it's not gonna cause me any headaches, okay? And sometimes it does. It will cause me some headaches, and then I'll be all sad because then, you know, it just doesn't want to work right sometimes. So we'll go ahead and, you don't understand. There's this thing, this lever that we have to push to the side to get this thing to go up, and it is not easy to do, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's see how it's looking. All right. Put this over here. The stitch doesn't look good. It looks like we have a problem with it, and honestly, I just couldn't for the life of me tell you what the problem is. I have been dealing with this problem since I purchased this thing, and I couldn't tell you what it was back then. I can't tell you what it is right now. I know that it has to do with the tension. I have worked on this tension situation. Let me see if maybe that helped it. Yeah, so you see, I don't know if you can see that, but you see how the front, it just looks, it doesn't look like that. It just looks like that. Yeah, so that doesn't look right. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get this to work. Let me get this light down a little bit. Let me explain the scenario in life that you get what you pay for. Well, I got this stand to hold this thing, and this stand, I'm quite sure it was at least $30, and it's really garbage. All I want you to do is focus on the sewing. That's it. Focus on what I'm doing down here. That's what I want you to do, okay? So, she says that if that happens, usually it has to do with the way that the thread was put in. So let's go ahead and try this again. Okay. Now, there's a lot of you that already have this machine, so you would tell me if I'm threading it incorrectly, right? I mean, it would be nice if somebody would tell me, because I haven't had this machine but about 2 months, 2 or 3 months. I go down through the bottom here and then go back up through the hole up top. Is what I'm thinking, right? And then I go in through this hole right here. I go around, making it tight. I go around this little loop here. Then I go in through this little hole right here. Correct? And I bring it down, right? Holding it tight because they want it to hold tight. Then I gotta go around this thing real tight. Hold on a second. Real tight until it reaches this hook. Okay, so that's already still really tight. All right, then I go down this hook, okay? I go up inside this little thing. I go in through here, okay? Then there's this other latch over here that I go through. Then there's this other latch over here that I go through, okay? So I don't know if you're able to get that, but I can't seem to get it to focus. Yeah, it won't go in any further. Sorry. Okay, so I bring up my machine, and then there's this little hole that you put it through right here. So I put it through that hole, okay? Let me get this thing, because this makes everything so much easier. Okay, so I put it through this hole, right? Now, they say you're supposed to go, let me bring this down. There. See if you guys can see better. I'm not sure. Okay, so you're supposed to go from left to right. All right, so I'm gonna go from left, put a little bit of that, from left oh, come on now. All right, so we're going from left to right. And this didn't come out right because what happened is we got kind of a little of a don't make things impossible for me, will ya? There we go. All right, so that's from left to right. Now, they also say do the bobbin, right? So let me take the bobbin out. All right, so the bobbin is, you see? And it's, they say, as long as it goes like this and it doesn't move, that it has the right tension, right? So, it looks okay to me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put it back in and clip it. I heard the clip, okay? Now, we go ahead and, because this is new, this machine, it sometimes is hard to get it to do these things, okay? So now, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt this one more time and see if by any slight chance that made a difference, okay? Wrong one. Hello. Let's look. Looks somewhat better. It looks somewhat better. And I'm telling you the honest to God's truth. When I first got this machine, I started watching YouTube channels, and it's telling me that I need to do this and I need to do that. And okay. And so I started right away listening without knowing what the real problem was. I think it'll be okay. All right? So, can you see all that? Is that too much light? Let me see if this light would work better down here.